Hey there everyone, and welcome back to another Freeplay Friday. We are in Mad Games Tycoon again, because it is just so much fun. And yeah, without much further ado, we'll load up our game we were running previously. I hope all your weekends have been awesome. Your weekends, your weeks, and your weekends, I guess. No limits. So, when we left off, we were in a pretty decent position. This game is not selling quite as good as I would like it to. Can we release an update, maybe? It's already had one update. I'll keep updating it until the bugs are fixed. It's generally a good policy. Yeah, so we've gotten to the point where we are doing our own. Okay, worst game of the year. Probably should have expected that, but you know. Alright, and one last game update, because that will bring us to 0 bugs, which is generally the place to stop. And with that, we might just make a profit on that. Won't be amazing, but we'll make it. Employees are freezing, you should install more heaters. Well, let's do that, shall we? Heating, let's do electric heating, because why not? Put it under the TV, I'm sure that's safe. Still not enough. There we go. Alright, let's get back to it. Doop-a-doo-doo. So I'm not going to make any amazing money on this. Can we do that? I think we can. And we should do some contract work as well, just to make ends meet. See if we can manage that. I think we can. Yeah. Do you guys have high... No, you don't have high speed. This game is based on your engine. Nice, 250,000. I'll take it. Okay, we can do that. And that game's actually still selling. Excellent. Can we stop the automation there for a minute, please? Game is based on our engine. Excellent. We've now got over 1 mil from doing a pretty minimal amount of work. We have a new feature though, split screen multiplayer. What we might start doing actually is we might start training up some of our developers. Because we have some people that are kind of alright at a few things, but not amazing. Ooh, and actually we almost need more almost need more copies of this game. So let's produce them. We'll just produce a little bit, say like 10,000. Yeah, that'll be fine. We shouldn't sell many more than that. In fact, 10,000 is probably way too much. Yeah, it was way too much. Right, so, in fact, let's just automatically execute some contracts for a bit. Because that'll give us an idea of what we can achieve with our current setup. Okay, so they finally took that off. Excellent. We made 100 grand off it though, which is pretty respectable. And our features are getting done. So I have been playing this game since we last played this. I've been playing it in my spare time. So I want to check what are our latest features. What's our latest engine? Price and royalties. Yeah, okay. Games. So they must have been using the Node Core number 1 engine, right? Yeah. What is that number? Is that how much money we've made off it? No, surely not, because we just made like 200 grand before. I don't know. We still have contract work. Why are you not doing it? Oh no, we only have one. That's a publishing offer. Whoops. No, we didn't do that anyway. But I don't think we'll get that done. 5 weeks is a little bit slim. I don't anticipate. Especially when everyone keeps taking breaks. Although, They've really pulled their finger out. We could do this. Oh, I think we might. Very nice. Okay, we're going to develop a new game as soon as we're done with these contracts. Ooh. Ah, no, you'll be okay. Alright, new features. We're going to automatically research them, obviously, because we just want the latest and greatest for our engine. And we haven't failed at one of these yet. Which is pretty impressive. Our reliability is not... Sorry, our reputation is not great. But it should be okay. Alright. Let's... I don't know, adventure game maybe? What's a good adventure game? Haven't already made a... Hold up. My games... Now, how do you do this? Company? No. Info and history. Market analysis? No. Goddamn. My games. I guess I can just do turnover. Yeah, Curse of Chimp Island was an adventure game. Right. Also, what do you need to get the QA? Have 50 bugs in a game. Yeah, probably not something we want. Can we develop a sequel for Curse of Chimp Island? Just 72% fun. I like it. Curse of Chimp Island 2. What is Curse of Monkey Island 2? Is that LeChuck's Revenge? So we'll call it LeChimp's Revenge. Sorry, that's good. Crack myself up. We still only have B rank games, which is more or less okay. Node Core 2 engine, of course. Right, we'll put it on the PC, obviously. We'll put it on the Commander 63 and the Arcade 2640. Alright, so having played this... You might as well just remove copyright protection. As I've played this in my spare time, I know that a lot of these go like all the way. You know, it's not often a case of like, you know, a zigzag pattern. It usually goes something like this. But I don't know, maybe that will be okay. And for this, let's think about this. Gameplay definitely up, but I'm thinking graphics down maybe, and technology up. Sure, let's do that. 9 out of 5, okay. What do we want here? Sprites to stay, scrolling stays, joystick driver can go, scripted AI doesn't need to be there, neither does that. Maybe we'll get rid of scrolling. Save games are important for an adventure game like that. What are you unhappy with now? Want more cabinets. Cabinets. Make some file cabinets. Not enough. 2? Nope. 3? Nope. 4? There we go. I was gonna say, you guys want a lot of file cabinets. Jeez. The world has never seen these file cabinets. Okay, royalty check. Nice. That works pretty well, because that gives us some money while we're trying to develop our next, you know, our next dumpster trash file. Oh, it's gonna be awful. Do I want to publish it now? Sure. We'll self-produce it. We'll do it in 4 weeks. because... Yeah, so the price automatically. 40%. That's horrible. Okay, so we're going to stop that automation so that we can produce some of our own game. We'll just make 25k, because I don't think we'll sell that many. Especially when there's a video game crash. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. We'll do... same thing, we'll make sure we've got all of the bugs sorted. As all good game developers should. And we're not even a good game developer if our games are anything to go by. I sold 500, I kind of thought it would be closer to 100. But, okay, pleasantly surprised. Maybe we should just stick to developing engines, not games. Ceiling fans. Man, you guys are picky. There, look at that. Fixed. Worst game of the year! Boom, 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 boom! If only there was like a loyalty program for worst game of the year, we'd have that nailed down. Enough graphics points. Now I have a graphics studio. Wow, I have a graphics studio before I have a QA team. That's impressive. And that means we're going to have to up our office soon. Again, which means we're going to have to rebuild everything, so that's unfortunate. You know what this game reminds me a lot of, that I kind of want to play again now? Bloody, what was it? Theme Hospital. Brilliant game. I will probably play it for the channel soon-ish. It's so much fun, and legit pretty difficult. Sure. Do that, you do some production contracts. That will be fine. See, I don't really want to upgrade these, like I should, because they're really not producing that much. They only produce, what is that? Is that 25 total? No, it is 15. They make 15 between them, so that's 5,000 units each. And that's pretty awful. I think the top ones make... the top tier ones make 15 each. Which means that if you really need to like sell some... video game sales aren't 50% off anymore, so it's just jumped. It's pretty funny. So yeah, if you really need to make some units, you can. Like, God forbid we make an actual good game. We're just not going to be able to create enough thing for that. Enough units. Right. I just did that. It's not the right button I wanted. There we go. Alright, so after 8-bit sound, we'll see if there's another feature, which there isn't. So that means, in fact, we're going to do B+ as well while we're here, but that means we're going to develop a new engine. We're going to develop a new engine. It's going to be the... what was our engine called? Nerdcore, right? Yeah, Nerdcore. Develop a new engine, Nerdcore number 3. Optimize for RPGs, of course. Enable all features. Although obviously there's some that you don't need, because like you can switch off these ones because they never get used anyway. But if we just make a massive improvement, then there's no reason not to. Like these, they never get replaced. Oh, actually not true. Obviously things like scripted AI get replaced by the better AI, but yeah, we'll leave it all in. It doesn't bother us that much. Sell engine, of course we will, but we're going to sell it for nothing, and just take 50% of the royalties. You don't need to talk to the bank, so let's just get her done. Get her done! Lack computer experts, that's unfortunate. But not awful. Okay, that's awful though. That's not going to get done, for sure. Actually... would it be close, I think. Oh, that must have been the last day. Good lord. You know what? We're gonna have a small booth, and for Lichim's revenge. There we go, we just got 2,800 fans, so that actually, like, made it back. The 2,500 we lost. Who'd have thought that's all you needed to be a successful game developer? If what I can do at the moment can be labelled as at all successful. Yeah, let's just get some more genres. Wow, 25,000 might be pretty much perfect. Okay, new nerdcore engine is done, so that means we're going to make a new game. Let's go a fighting game, a martial arts fighting game, of course. And it will be black belt. Sorry, I couldn't think of a fancy one for that. Fighting game is surely a teenager thing. And you know what? We'll make a B+. Why not? Why not? Right. Again, obviously we're going to publish it on as much as we can. Ah, the Nintendo MES has come out. The NES is out. And the Apple Muck. Almost sounds like Apple Mac if, you know, you just have some sort of speech impediment. It's the Apple Muck. Right, let's put it there. Game length. Right, function should probably be high, game depth should be up, and it should be for more core gamers, I think. Save force is 1% effective. I don't know what that effectiveness, like, actually equates to, if you know what I mean. Like, how can... You know, how can the thing be 1% effective? How can copy protection be 1% effective? How can it stop things in 1% of cases? Surely it stops them in all percent or none of the percent. You know? But I don't know. Anyway. I get the feeling that game's going to be awful, so let's fix up our office. While we are here. We'll just get some palms. Palms are nice office plants. Classic office plant, the palm. Boop. Done. Yeah, I'm really not holding much hope for this game right here. Let's do a publishing contract, actually. No, publishing contract. What's good? Guarantee sum. Profit share. You know what? Let's produce this. Yeah, we'll actually we'll do it in 2 weeks. Sure. 77, nice. So let's produce a generous 50,000. Cool, and Curse of Chimp Island 2, Le Chimp's Revenge, is about to run out of sale. See if we can... Yeah, there it is. We made 500,000 off it. That's pretty decent for such a crap game. Like, that game was awful, but we still managed to make 50 grand out of it. Sorry, 500 grand, not 50 grand. Looks like Soul of Star is going to be selling pretty good. It'll make us a profit. And that's what I like to see. God, I kind of wish this game had, like, DLC and microtransactions, so I could be a real, like, dickish EA character. See what that feels like. See what it's like to make all the money in the world while everyone just hates your guts. That must be weird. Wow, what happened there? What happened to sales? Wait, it's a rugby platformer? Oh, I love it. A rugby platformer. What would that even look like? Okay, we can sell this stuff. What would that look like? Virus caused some of your graphic files to be deleted for the current game. Your graphic designers are now trying to compensate for the loss. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. It's never happened to me. I don't know what that's like. Ah, we didn't get worst game of the year. Oh wait, we didn't release a game this year. There's that meme again. There's that meme again. Right, you need training in office work, don't you? Yeah. Let's train you in office work. Wow, it needs to be 1987 before you can upgrade that. That's pretty weird. Look at him working away. One thing I will give Game Dev Tycoon over this, it's a lot easier in that to figure out where you went wrong with games. This one, it's all of kind of a guessing game. Hey, 69%. That's a pretty good game. That's damn good, in fact. Sorry. to put that in perspective, that's damn good for us. Obviously, in terms of actual game development, a solid, like, 6 to 7 out of 10 is pretty average. In fact, a lot of people argue that if a game is not, like, 7 out of 10 would be, like, the lowest a game should be to be a decent game. Anything lower than that is, like, god-awful. I can't even think off the top of my head what kind of game would get a low score that's, like, below a 5 out of 10. Alright, how are our bugs going? Still got quite a lot, which means there's a lot of updates coming for this game. Yeah, so there you go. The, what was it, scripted AI gets replaced by branching AI. Because it's just an improvement, okay? 48%. Well, let's... Alright, we're actually gonna... Oops. We are gonna put you in there again. To finish off yours. And let us put one of our scientists in there. Scientists. Researchers. Wouldn't want to get them confused. They're not scientists. A game scientist. I'm sure such a thing exists, but... Ooh, enough sound points for a sound studio. Again, we've got this before we have a QA lab. That's so weird. Wow, this might make $1 million for lucky. Actually, probably will make $1 million. Yeah, might even make $1.5 million. That game, pretty damn good. In fact, it's definitely going to make $1.5 million if we, Oh no, no, I don't want to support. Support's just another thing you need to hire people for. Don't really want that. Wow, we're gonna have 5 updates in this game. That's pretty impressive. And I'm gonna need to produce more. Let's drop 25,000 on it. Just because I don't think it's gonna have a run that long. I hope it does, but I don't think so. Alright, last update it should be. Yep, there we go. Right, improve away. Improve away. Okay, so you're nearly finished. I'm not going to max you out on office work just because I don't care at the moment. I would rather have you sort of actually working than improving. However, this guy, our head officer, is, he gives a plus 50% speed boost if he's maxed out on office work, which is really good. Holy shit, I'm gonna need more things again. Do we do another 25? I'm thinking probably not. Maybe just 10. Right. Do some contract work while we're waiting for that to finish. I don't really care which one. Just get it done. Oh, you're done, so you can go back to research. Or... okay. Ah, nice. Another 200 grand. Just from engine stuff. They're very engine happy in this. The game I've been playing just for fun, they sort of never use my engine at all. This one they just seem to be... Develop our own game console. Wow, that's generous. That's what you think, is it? We've got enough money to develop a game console? You are a fool. Oh, wow. Okay, let's make another 25 grand then. Since apparently our sales have rocketed back up to 4,000 for some reason. Look at that, we actually released a game and we didn't get worst game. I like it. This is a weird feeling. What's it like? What's it like releasing actual good games? What's that like? I mean, EA wouldn't know. Sorry, just stop banging on EA. They get enough. They've had enough. They're already dead. Ugh, if I'd sold, or made another, what, 15,000, I'd be pretty much perfect, right? Yeah, I think so. Yep. I mean, it's going to be over 15,000, but see, if I wanted to, and this is what I discovered, I can go here, right? Because your game gets taken off the market automatically if the sales slump to, like, nothing. It just gets auto-taken off. But you can actually manually take them off, and I was sitting there going, why would you do that? And the answer to that is, maybe it's not worth producing more, so you just take it off the market, just done. Like, you know, you don't need it anymore. Right, we'll do that. What we might do... Might develop one more game. Okay, sports game. Good, that's good in England, right? Sports digging. Not really what I'm looking for. Sports pets. No, sports music, sports movies. We don't actually have a sports thing, aside from martial arts. And we just use that. We might have to do it again. Yeah, we're gonna do it again. Okay, and this is gonna be Olympic. 1988. That is a leap year, isn't it? So that is an Olympic year, I think. Because what's after that's 1992, 1996, 2000, and there was one in 2000. 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012. The London 2012 Olympic Games. Okay, so we'll call it the 98, oops, can't type, Olympic Judo. Yeah, I like it. Sports games for all ages, because why not? And we'll make a B+ again, because again, why not? Select a license. Jack 1007 Skyless. No. I don't think so. For PC, obviously. And we'll put it on the Mez. And we'll put it on the Commander 63. Are there any other dev kits we want? You know what? I'm going to buy a dev kit for the Upple Muck. Just because it will stick around. As we know, somehow, Apple Macs are still being made today. So, it's in for the long haul. Okay, so, sports game. Gameplay or graphics? Maybe graphics? Gameplay can be pretty simple. Story or game length? Game length, I guess. Functions or atmosphere, will go atmosphere. Game depth or beginner friendly? Ooh. Probably beginner friendly, right? And we'll aim it at sort of core gamers. Maybe like that. Okay, up the graphics, up the gameplay. And we'll see what kind of horrible monstrosity we're about to create. Perfect. Probably a really horrible monstrosity is what we're about to make. I'm like trying to picture this. Nice, you made $2.64 million off that game. See, it's all you need. You release one decent game. Not even one good game, just one alright game, and that will get you through. Mate, game developing 101. Having said that though, in real life game development, you can make some really atrocious games that really sell well. I was having this thought about level design's accidentally overwritten an already finished level. How dare you! Fire him! No, that's fine. Yeah, I was having this all the other day about like COD, and it's really sort of in vogue, I guess would be a way to say it. That it's like really in vogue and really sort of trendy at the moment to bash COD. And I get it. COD is, in a way, is boring, and people are like, oh, they release the same game every year, and people keep buying it. But that's because, now see, here's the amazing thing in COD. Really, if you look at it, they're not selling games anymore. They're like, that's done. They've gone through their time of selling games, alright? That's something that most people don't understand. Now, they don't need to sell games anymore. They are just selling... They are selling the experience and the servers, effectively. Because, to their credit, they actually put way more effort into changing the game each year than they need to. They could release literally the same game year after year with slightly different weapons, right? And not have to do massive setting changes or anything like that. They could just release the same game with different weapons. And it would still sell, because the thing is, if you want to play COD, if you're a fan of COD and you like COD, there's nothing wrong with that. COD's quite fun. But if you suddenly get the craving to play it, you have to get the latest one. You can't get the one you enjoyed, right? Because I used to love, and I'll publish this game, we'll sort that out first. I used to love Modern Warfare 2. I played the hell out of Modern Warfare 1. I played, 68%, that's actually not too bad. I played the hell out of Modern Warfare 1. I played a stupid amount of Modern Warfare 2, and... Okay, you need to... We'll just cancel. Yeah, I'll take the penalty. I played a stupid amount of Modern Warfare 2. But now, if I have the craving, I was sitting there the other day saying, I should play some COD, not for the channel, just like for my own benefit, just for fun. But if I wanted to play it, I would have to get the latest one, because no one's playing Modern Warfare 1 anymore, not the original. The remaster, maybe. No one's playing Modern Warfare 2. No one's playing Modern Warfare 3. No one's playing World at War. Like, all these ones have such a tiny player base now that you can't play them, right? So you have to get the latest one, because that's where all the players are. That's where you get matches. And that's the secret of COD, right? They've got a pre-existing fan base now. All they're doing is updating the game. They're, you know, they're not releasing a new game. They're just updating the formula. Because they already have people that are going to buy the game, and that's not a bad thing. Like, if you buy COD games, you're buying them because they're COD. And generally speaking, it's the people that don't... It's the people that don't like COD that say that COD hasn't changed. A lot of people that play COD and are a fan of COD are perfectly happy with the updates. There might be some things that they don't like. They'll say, oh, this wasn't as good as it was in blah 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 blah. But ultimately, unless it's god-awful, it should be okay. Like, people will still buy it, and it'll sell tons and tons of money. Sell tons and tons of units and make tons and tons of money. And it's kind of the same in this, where, like, you can make a god-awful game and have it sell heaps. You just have to keep supporting it. And if you have a lot of fans will just buy your games to start with. So that gives you an instant player base that you know is going to get it. Anyway, like, massive COD, not even rant, just, you know, anecdote over. But it's just really interesting to look at it that way. That I think it's something that a lot of people miss when they realise, or they look at sort of COD as a game and as a series. Well, you want 1 million units. I don't think that's going to happen. We just don't have the infrastructure for that. I think we're almost ready to move office. This game will be the last in this office, I think. Maybe some topics. Actually, hang on. In this, is it soccer or football? Let's have a look. Soccer. God, it's soccer. So we have a sports. We'll start making FIFA. Everyone loves FIFA. See, and that's another one of those games that works the same way as COD. So yes, a bit of a trick to games development there. Wow, I might actually make that for now. Right, 98 Olympic Judo is still selling pretty well. Not amazing, but good enough. I'm really hesitant to sort of queue up too many research things because I wanna move out of this office when this game goes off the shelves. So hopefully this will go off the shelves about the same time that this gets done. Glassdoor Studios has released the game Ghost Who Smiles. Interesting. I don't recognise all these parodies, but I recognise a fair few. Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the COD situation, the Call of Duty situation. Do you think I've done a pretty decent job of explaining Call of Duty? Do you disagree? I'd love to hear it. Love to hear your opinions on it, because Call of Duty is a really interesting topic in games, and those type of games that are arguably the same game, but, you know, slightly different. That inexplicably to most people who like good games, you know, sell ridiculously well. And I think it looks like that game crash is gonna, or that video game sales crash is gonna kill my 98 Olympic Judo. After I just made a ton more copies, yeah. God damn it. Stop the automation on that. Ooh, LAN multiplayer. Oh, my favourite thing ever. It's not fair that it's just not around anymore, man. It's not fair. I hate it. New research feature. That's okay. I don't really care. Do we have anything? No, we only have those. Gotta make sure I sell these too before I leave and forget, because I don't think it will cash in those. Cashes in most of your furniture. Ooh, nice. Yeah, cashes in most of your furniture. But I don't think it'll cash in the stock I have. And right, that's removed. LAN multiplayer is done. How good is that? Right, let's sell the remainders. Boom. Made 57 grand. Okay, stop that automation. Tick, 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 tick. Done. Let's buy a new building. And you know what? I think if we buy a new building now, we're probably not going to want to change for most of the game. So, maybe this one? Because we could afford the 12 million, but we won't really be able to afford furniture. So the 4 million might have to do. How big is it? It's like 4 times the size, alright. Done. And yeah, we got 600,000 back from selling furniture. Right. Ooh, yeah, that's a space to work with. Okay, so we'll start in this corner. We'll make a nice big development studio. Say 7x7. Seems fine. We'll be able to fit lots and lots of people in there. We'll start expanding our operation. We'll just put the head office across the hall. Doesn't have to be terribly big. Just say 4x4. It's only going to have like one thing in it, so that's okay. We will set up a staff room here. Nice big-ish staff room. Yeah, 7x7. You know what? That seems like it'll be fine. Which means we'll also need toilets. 7x4 sounds good. Probably doesn't need to be that big, but nah, it'll be right. Research. We'll do another 7x7. Just nice big. No, we won't do that. We'll make it a little bit smaller. It only has to be, say, 7x5. Because research, so like, here's the trick, right? Development, like a development room, you're always gonna need it. You're never gonna run out. But something like a research room, eventually you're not gonna have any research left to do, right? So we're going to put a customer service center here. Obviously, there's going to be some stuff that we don't have yet, so we're going to have to leave space. What can I fit here? Hang on. 7 by 7. I want to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that would be 6 by 7. And that's going to really bother me. It's going to really, really, really bother me. But I don't see that I have much choice. Yeah, okay. We'll make this one 6 by 7. While I am a fan of music in games, I think graphics are a bit more important. And 7 by 7, so boop. Okay, and then we need what? What's left? Storeroom, production, yeah, all that stuff. Console development, we might build a room for it, but I don't think we're going to use it yet. Okay, and we need a nice big-ish training room. Actually, how about just like this? I have a bit of a plan, right? Build a training room like this, boop. And then over here, we can put a storeroom. I think I'm using this space not very effectively. I mean, there's a lot of space over here I could be using, but we might just set up sort of additional rooms and stuff later on. We will see. Because what do we have? Oh, server room. Okay, server room's pretty handy. We're not going to have that for a while, but we will do it. Okay, console development. We're actually going to put that here. Sure, 5 by 11. Sounds good. Now, production. Production has to be a pretty big room. We'll put it across from this. I think that will be big enough. I think it's... Sorry, big enough. It's big enough. I don't know if it's wide enough. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we can make a big wall of those. Excellent. That's what we want. Is that everything? Yes, we built one of everything. We still need space for a mocap studio, quality assurance, and server room. And potentially like another development office, because we have tons of space. But for the moment, this should be fine. So let's go head office. Still can't unlock these, and I'm not sure why. I don't know what 18, 19, and 20 means. Unless they're up here. Oh, maybe you need... Oh, right, hang on. So you need to have unlocked 20 unlockables. Gotcha, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, so, desks, obviously. We're going to use the best desks, the nice small ones. This is like a really schizophrenic bloody layout, but whatever, it'll work. Somehow. Again, obviously it doesn't matter like what kind of order I put them in. So I'm going to have 5 developers in this studio, and I believe that will be okay. Actually, can we just shift this? Okay, I feel a lot better. Again, like I'm getting stuck on it. It doesn't matter, but I like it. Now, what is this? This was marketing. So we'll just have a marketing team of, say, 3. Which will be okay. Then what have we got? This is right, a sound studio, which has a weird desk, right? Yeah. It's got like a big mixing desk. Can I fit 2 in here? Yeah, I can. And that's probably all I'll need. Same with graphics studio, like I can probably just fit... Ooh, I can fit more of these, but I think I'll just stick with the 2. We're only going to have 2 employees, so it doesn't matter how many desks I put there. Right, so what else we got? Head office. Let's put the nice big chestnut wood desk in there. Actually, let's sort out production first, because I can cut corners everywhere else, but production you kind of want the best that money can buy. Ooh, that's some good production we're gonna have. I like it. Seating, mocap, which we can't use yet. Desks, graphics studio, blah blah blah. Training room, right. Blackboard, which room is that? This one. And we'll put some nice desks in here so we can train lots of people at once. And alright, let's work on the staff room. So, TV, we'll have one TV here, we'll have one TV here. We will place a nice big silver couch just here, and a nice big silver couch, sort of. Actually. No, okay, we'll do a smaller couch. A little couch. A nice little couch for this one. Just like that. And we'll move this TV so it's centered, because otherwise that's going to really bother me. Staff room. Right, so then we're going to have some energy drink machines, obviously. Energy drink machines. We're going to have a modern fridge, again, obviously. Some arcade machines. We'll put one of each, just for some variety. Look at that. And good, that's pretty much that done. Right, what else we got? Toilets. Support. Let's sort out toilets first. So, obviously we'll do modern toilets. Just whack a couple of these in here, say 3. We are going to have a lot of employees. Put a sink. And a hand dryer near the door. Excellent. Now, console development is a tricky, fickle bitch. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 console developers is actually a fair few. I'll put one here. He's like the lead developer. You know, he's got a desk apart from the rest. Right, and then we just need some desks for the support center. So. I think 3 will be enough for support at this stage. I think 1 would be enough for support at this stage, but we'll see how it goes. So, staff. I want all of the 1s. You belong in here. Okay, you are our manager, I guess. And you 2 must be there. Okay, so what do we need to hire? We need 2 more games developers. Let's hire some staff. Wow, ridiculous games designer. We are going to pick you up. Do you have a good programmer? Not really. But he will have to do. So there's that 5. What about office work? Let's grab both of those. You are going to be our researchers. And we'll just hire some schlubs. Number 1 schlub, number 2 schlub, you're going to be our support team. And for the moment, that's pretty much all we're going to need. Now check this out with production contracts. We'll start with that top one, right? 1.14 mil. You remember how long that took us last time? Let's see how that goes this time, shall we? We'll also set up some of these contracts. Boom! 80,000 in one little thing. See, that's how you produce some games, am I right? Also, I doubt we're ever going to have to get an office bigger than this. This is what I mean, that like you don't need the gigantic office building. Because I mean, this is 990 square meters, right? And this is a pretty big office. That is 4,000. That is triple the size. Over triple the size. And that's mental. We'll research some more features, obviously. Always looking to improve our engine. Okay. Get another one there. What are you good at? Wow, you're really good at game design. Holy Jesus. Please. One of you is going to be rubbish. You. Can you bugger off to... I don't know where to send you. I could put him in marketing, but we're not going to market anything, so... I bother. You're decently okay at graphics, so how about we do this? How about we train you in graphics? Okay, can't train you in the best one, but close enough. Right, group management. Number 1. It should tell you, yeah, so you're in the same one. So 1, 1. Research. Boom, boom. Number 3, we don't have. So that's going to be our support team. And we won't bother with Joe Sucksumkit, whatever his name is. Just because he doesn't really matter. Like, we're never going to have to select him as a group. He's never going to be grouped with anyone else. But sometimes you might want to pick everyone in games dev for moving somewhere else, to a different studio or something, so that's where that's important. We got any more staff yet? Okay, we got 3 new staff. Anyone good at graphics or sound? You're not bad. You know what? I'm going to hire you, whack you in there. I'm going to hire you 2, and for the moment whack you in here, but we'll train you up as music people soon. Now, I don't even know if I'm going to develop a game from now until the end of this Free Play Friday. I'm just sort of getting set up again. I want some good training done. We might develop one. Any more staff? Yeah. You're decent at graphics, but that's not what I need. Video game crash. Excellent. Excellent. That's what you want just before you're going to make some games. Let's take a production contract. It'll keep us busy. 43% of the profit. That's pretty good. It's going to be an average game. I'm leaning towards this one, actually. Yeah, let's do that. 1 week. Sure, set the price automatically. 80%. Nice. Can we stop the automation on that, please? It's going to be some back orders, but that's okay. Ooh, we might have just saved it. Okay, and 100,000 looks like it'd be plenty. More than enough. How are we doing on graphics? 46, 50 something, good. Yeah, 50,000 is going to be way too much. It's a damn shame. I'm going to make money off it though, because of that 30%. Yeah, I'll chuck an update on it. Why not? They got nothing to do. Wow, that must be a small game. If I can update it that quickly, just... Yeah, so one thing I like to do towards sort of the end of the game is when I have a big office like this, I'll have probably 2 studios, or like 1 massive studio or 2 middle-sized studios working on like AAA games, and then I'll have 1 little studio that's just working on like B games, like the same size as the ones we do at the start. And that'll probably be enough to keep you in business, basically. Which at the moment we're not having any problem with. Take some production contracts while I sort out what my people are unhappy with. Buy some plants. I can do that. Oops. Move that into the actual corner. Got some nice plants everywhere, you know. Make it a nice looking place. And the bigger your office, the more plants you need. There we go. So if you don't sort of sort out what they want, it makes them work slower, which sucks, but it's not usually a deal breaker. It looks like we have enough support, right? Otherwise that would be saying it's like unhappy. What do fan campaigns do again? Nothing by the looks. No, they do something, I just don't remember. Let's develop one more game. Or... let's wait for the first-person shooter genre. No, it took a massive spike in sales. Wonder why that was. Could it have been the updates I dropped on it? Perhaps. Alright. It is going to be a first-person shooter. shooter. A World Wars first-person shooter, and it's going to be called... I don't know. We'll just call it like... Oh my god, I can't type. Call of War. We're going to start the COW series, not the COD. COD's for noobs. It's going to be aimed at teenagers, obviously. With the Nerdcore 3 engine, the top of the line, top of the range engine. It's a James Bond thing, we don't really need it. We don't really need it, we don't really want it. Can't do this because, right, I need to develop 10 games, which is what we're kind of working on right now. Sure. Oops. Sure, let's do that. Okay, now. First person shooter. Graphics are important. Graphics are more important than the gameplay. No matter what anyone tells you. Story, not important. The game length is what's important. Atmosphere or functions. It's the atmosphere. Game depth or beginner friendly. It's beginner friendly, and it's made for sort of that. At least that's my opinion. Okay. Gameplay, let's take off a lot of this. We'll put it up in graphics, we'll put it up in sounds. Drop that. Actually, no, that looks fine. We'll put it in every language. We wouldn't want anyone missing out on Call of War. Although this Call of War is going to be made in 1990, which is a little bit before Call of Duty, the first one, came out. Don't remember exactly when it came out. Anyone good at graphics? No. Wow, we've got a really good programmer. It's two really good developers. Okay, which one of you is crap? I'm not going to get rid of myself, obviously. Okay, you can just hang out there for a minute. Yeah, that's me. So that's the other one. Group management, group 1. Get rid of... Yeah, you two. Boop, boop. And we're going to add these two. Boop, boop. Because look at that game design team already. That's a strong team. Graphics and everything's not amazing, but we'll sort that out. Okay, 3, 4. This is going to be our... What is that? Alright, that's the sound studio. My bad. What is that? Oh wait, that's head office, training, sound studio, and these two are not doing anything. So, you guys are going to be one group, you guys are going to be one group, and I'll find a job for you two. Probably a waste to put you in the marketing team, wouldn't it? Oh well, that's where you're going. Game Over 2 has made me a fair bit of money. It's made, obviously, the developer a lot more money. How are you guys doing on graphics training? 80%. One more might be enough. Yeah, I think one more will probably be enough. Right, and if we're lucky, slash unlucky, I guess, this will end up with 50 bugs in it. Because that will mean that we'll be able to get the QA studio, which means we might put these guys in there instead. Yeah, there we go. So now we have access to QA. So let's build a nice big QA office somewhere. Maybe right here, right in the middle of the floor. 7x7, that's our pretty standard room size. And we'll add some desks. Four should be okay. And yeah, let's put these guys over in QA. Oops. I'll hire you 2 more Goombas as well. 1, 2. There we go. So you guys are now QA. Yeah, so 1, 2. Excellent. So what can I do with you guys? Well, I can remove bugs from a game that's in current development, but more importantly, I can finally make game reports. So this will show me what I did wrong, I believe. Or it gives me more of an idea of what I did wrong. Okay, as soon as you guys get to 100, I'll dump you back in the graphics lab, and I might pull someone out of dev and put you in here to improve your graphics. So you're done. And I'll wait for you to be done. Dupe and no, don't publish it just yet. Okay. So you should be at 100 as well. Yep. Good. Let's pull 1, 2. Actually, no, pull myself. That's not me. That was me, wasn't it? That's me. In fact, you know what? Let's just train me. Let's just train me. I should move myself to head office. Oh well. Ooh. I had a lot left. Oh, 28. It's not too bad. It's not the worst, anyway. Right, what are we going to do here? Let's... Okay, you're still working on that. Good old Shadow of Orkdor. Oh, we should release a sequel to that, and it would be Shadow of Trogdor or something. Be good. We're going to self-produce it, obviously. There's no reason not to anymore. Whoops, I meant to set the price automatically. Release my 10th game. And it was a 76. Ooh, getting pretty good at this. Call of War... Yeah, sure, 100,000. 100,000 units. I'm confident. And their main problem with it was the bugs, which I could have honestly fixed and should have. Oh, holy shit. Okay, let's produce a lot more than that. Say 500,000 maybe? Because that was 20,000 in 1 week. Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep developing game updates until the bugs are gone. I didn't get best game of the year though. So probably shouldn't be surprised. Alright, your graphics are upgraded. So now we're going to move on to music and sound, obviously. Boom, I just got an achievement. Develop a first-person shooter. Wow, I've never done that before. Weird. Right, we'll grab... Wait, are you in here too? Yeah, you are. Okay, I want you, and you to go there. Okay, you finish that update. We'll keep pushing this update till we've got no bugs left. 2 million already. Crazy, right? Look how far we've come. Some fans would have liked more features in Call of War. Okay. We can manage that. Okay, our QA team's still working hard. More hardly working, am I right? Oh, they're working pretty hard. No, sorry. Updates. Okay, 2 more updates and we'll be tapped out on updates. Not literally, but there's not much point. Why are you doing nothing? Because I have given you nothing to do. Yeah, 1 more update should bring me to $0. Nope, 2 more updates bring me to $0. Hey, it's fine by me. It's no skin off my nose, I'm making plenty of bank. Yeah, so who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that a Call of Duty analog would make a stupid amount of money? It's completely unheard of. Completely unheard of. Anyway. Ooh, hang on. Ceiling fans, okay. We'll sort that out first. So, ceiling fans. There. Don't ever complain about ceiling fans ever again. Okay, so that's all we got time for in this this week. So thanks everyone for joining me for another Free Play Friday. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I'll probably keep playing it. Keep seeing if we can make what's our company called? Nerdgasm. Make Nerdgasm the best thing since sliced bread. The best thing since CD Projekt Red. And yeah, I guess I'll have to see you next week. So thank you very much everyone for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you think you know any friends who want to enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or 2 with them. I really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback, you want to say hi, you want to comment on the Call of Duty sort of discussion we had towards the middle of this episode. I'd love to hear from you, so make sure you do so in the comment section down below so I can see it. And I'll see all of you guys next week for another Free Play Friday. Bye bye.